Hey guys, WantClue here. Hope all of you are doing good. We are back again on my desk. I do have a new mat for my desk, which is awesome. I'm no longer using the small blue one. It is still up here in the corner. But anyway, we do have the MeinCoffee with us today. And we want to open it up and take a look on what's inside. So let's get started and right into it. So, this is the MeinCoffee. I do love it. Like on the back here, it writes coffee zero, deaf hustling, return true if coffee is bigger than 3 else false. And then start day. This is just so pure nice things on the bottom side here. I'm GPIO, you're really a genius. I do love this. Also, another fun fact, if you do have the MeinCoffee and you take a look on the web page, like the front end that they do have, there's a quote. And every time you do refresh the page, there's another one. It's so good. Really take a look on it. And if you now do think you want to get a MeinCoffee, check out the link in the video description down below. There's a link for international and one for Germany explicitly. So, what I got told is below these 4 rubber thingies, rubber feet are screws. So yeah, there are screws. Let's take them off. Let's make sure that we do pop them off. And I'm not sure if I do need to unscrew these 4 screws. We'll start with the other ones first, and then we will work us into it. It is really an awesome device. I do love it. And I mean, it's keeping my coffee warm every day. So that's really a nice one. These screws are really long. Let me quickly skip to the part where I'm done with unscrewing all these screws. All right, I now unscrewed these 4 screws, as you do see here. I'm not sure if I can just pop it off or not. Oh, I can. Oh my goodness. I can. Okay. Whoops. Oops. That was probably a little bit too quick. That's insane. Okay. So this is the MeinCoffee baseboard version 1.4 from Gecko Science. So I do explain this to you. The design itself is not open source, but nevertheless, I do love it. It just looks so good. So this here is the heating plate. I do expect chips below that. So that's the first thing we want to do. We want to unscrew the top board here and see if we can find ASICs below that. The PCB itself is also pretty tiny, which is okay. I mean, you don't need that much room. There's one screw in the middle as well. You want to make sure that you have like firm contact between the PCB or the ASIC and all the other things. So let's see what we will find below that. Oh, there are 5 ASICs. So this assumes to me that there are 5 ASICs. Now, you know what? Let me take off these screws here. You know what? Let's pop it on the other side. Oh, that's interesting. So that's really an interesting design. We have 4 ASICs, 4 of them. I do believe these are the 1362 chips. You know what? Let me quickly grab a tissue and clean one of them. I do have a little bit of isopropyl alcohol here. And now we try to clean it. And if you now zoom in a little bit, or let me bring it up close to you. Let's see if we can adjust the focus a little bit. It should be, oops, It's the 1362 AK model. The design is interesting with these thingies here. Obviously they are to improve the flow of the current. We've seen these silver aluminum plates on like the big Antminer hash boards, but this design, I haven't seen this before. It looks good. Looks good, really. I do like it. And 4 chips seems to be an easy one. If you take a look on that, it's really a nice design. I do like it. I do like it. So Gecko Science, props to you for having this design. Now we want to make sure that we take a look on this one here as well. So this is the ASIC part, and obviously the heatsink as well here. And now we do have this board here, which does hold in like the controller board of it, and as well as everything else. So here we go. These tiny screws are going on the inside here. And now we should be able to pop this off. At least that's what I do hope. Let's see, maybe I need to unscrew them from the bottom as well. I don't know. I don't want to break it. I just love it too much. I would hate myself if I would break it. So these 4 screws go off as well, which are holding this nice board below, which is doing like the LED stuff and so on. So there we go. Let's pop this one off. You did it. You took it apart. Scan for some free sats. Well, if you're the first one who's watching this, good luck. This is awesome. This is really awesome. Wait, you know what? Yeah, please, someone of you just scan it and receive some free sets. How nice is that? I'm GPIO, you're a genius. This is really nice. I love it. Let's see how this is held in place. So the buttons are attached to it, as well as the screen. So let's take off the screen here and let's take a look on that. So this is some interesting little device. It appears to be, if I'm not mistaken, I got told that this is some sort of a Raspberry Pi mini clone thingy. This is really tiny. I do know that this one is running Linux on it, some Debian version of Linux. It's really an interesting design. And whoever did the soldering here on the USB port, let's see if I can... Yeah, this soldering is shit. Like, what the fuck? Everything else looks so clean, but why did you mess up on... I mean, anyway, for the USB port, you just need like ground and a positive, but this looks messy. Anyway, apart from that, the device really looks awesome. And this right here is the antenna. That's really... Oh, wait, you can't see that here. This right there, that's the antenna. It is coming below here. You see this goldish-like connector, which is connecting on the board here. And then there's like one tiny line going over here to these capacitors. And this right here is the antenna part. Interesting design. Interesting design. I assume if you wouldn't have done so, you would probably have some issues with Wi-Fi. But this thing uses Wi-Fi or is connecting to Wi-Fi really well. There are no issues with that. So that's really good. It seems to be that on these connectors is a little bit of rust, but I do hope that this is not an issue. I mean, technical parts or parts that you can press and what else are sometimes an issue, but this looks really awesome. I love it. Well, I need to say this is an awesome device, and as I said previously, if you now want to get into the MeinCoffee, make sure to check out the links in the video description down below, because you'll get a discount if you do purchase over these links, and you'll help this channel out as well, which is also a nice thing. So with that, we have the walnut base with an aluminium finished top, which is the heatsink of this device. It is such a beauty. I do love it. It is running 24/7 on my desk. Obviously, if I don't have any cap on it, it gets a little bit toasty, but that's fine. It's still mining Bitcoin, and I love it. So thanks again to everybody who's watching this. I hope someone of you made sure to scan this QR code. I don't know if these sets have already been received or not. I assume not, because I haven't seen any other videos of people taking this one apart. But yeah, this is such a beautiful case. I love it. So, all right. Thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure to subscribe and like this video, because then you don't miss out on any further videos all about open source tech and revealing what's inside of devices.